Hey guys, how's it going? So this is a pre-recorded video, but in this video I'm going to be discussing why I seriously think Aurora is undervalued, but this is only my opinion, not financial advice. This is what I truly believe. Some people might disagree with me, it's fine. If you think Aurora is a bubble, it's fine. Aurora is a bubble. I don't really care at the end of the day, but I just really think Aurora is undervalued. And at the end of the day, I don't move the markets. Uh, Rich people move the market. So rich people want to pump Aurora stock. I'm not gonna stop them. So I don't know. I just seriously think that Aurora is undervalued at these prices. But again, this is my opinion. So I just want to repeat that so many times because I don't want to come back again, have it come back to me and be like, "You're wrong. Aurora went bankrupt." I'm like, "Oh shit." But anything's possible in the market. I mean, right now, Aurora is not in any kind of financial danger. And I do have a video. I guess I'll make over the weekend telling you guys why I think Aurora is fine, like long term. But this is all my opinion. So anyway, so Aurora. We're on the Riviera website right now, and this new button just appeared, acquisition announcement, and there's a document, and I think this acquisition is a big deal. So I would appreciate a thumbs up for this video. That would be appreciated. If you hate me, you can also give me a thumbs down. Anyways, moving forward, so this is a shout out to the Wade Show. The Weed Show. You should really change your name, or make it the Weed Show, not the Wade Show. I don't know. I just that's just my opinion. If you're watching this video, sometimes a name can really change a channel. So, and I don't think your channel is being suppressed by talking about Aurora. Maybe take the cannabis out of it. Take out the word cannabis, but if you just put Aurora, I think your channel will be fine. Because I can tell you really want to grow your channel, and I'm giving you a shout out. I'm hoping your channel grows big. I somewhat enjoyed your videos. So, but anyways, the reason why I'm bringing his video up is because, as you can see, if you read right here closely, UFC boasts more than 300 million fans worldwide, including 70 million social media followers across its digital platform. So the UFC platform is very powerful because UFC can market the crap out of raw sports. And if the athletes say that, hey, you know what, the CBD is really working, it's really improving my performance, then almost all sporting events could end up with raw sports. Hockey, basketball, and Aurora has exclusive rights because they have a partnership with UFC and they have the scientific data to back it up and how much, athletes need to take and all the right amounts. If this really does help sports people, like people who do hockey, basketball, if they really help them with their stamina, give them more stamina or whatever, that this thing would sell like hotcakes, and Aurora could make a fortune off of the CBD products they would be selling to consumers, to sports people. And if that is the scenario, Aurora is undervalued right now because the CBD market could be super huge. According to this article, according to the press release, CBD opportunity expects to be as large as $24 billion at retail in 2025, according to Brightfield Group. And if Aurora can capture 10% of that, that's $2 billion. $2 billion in the revenue. But again, I think this $24 billion at retails in 2025 is locked because CBD is not really advertised heavily right now. But with UFC, if UFC advertise it, I think the market can grow really big, because I think UFCs are the kings of marketing. That's my opinion. So, and then another reason why I think Aurora is undervalued, why do I have Dr. Lisa Su here? Because when Dr. Lisa Su replaced the old CEO at AMD, she turned the company around. She fired a bunch of people. She laid off. She basically sold off some divisions. She made sure that the company was focused on on two things: the consoles and the x86 CPU, and that was it. That no other, and the GPU a little bit, but the GPU was more of like on the new PlayStation and Xbox, but the main focus was the new x86 architecture, the Zen architecture. She gambled hard on that. She says that they will compete with Intel in a big way with their new Zen architecture, and she was right. And now AMD is a big giant bubble, because the market loves AMD right now. So, that's the reason why AMD is a big giant bubble. But Nvidia is a big giant bubble. There's a lot of big giant bubbles out there, in my opinion. So Aurora, $1.92 billion. You could call this overvalued, absolutely. It's overvalued, but in my personal opinion, I really don't. I really think that Aurora can get back to a $10 billion, a $10 billion valuation. But again, this is my opinion, because it might not happen. But if it does, if it goes back to $115 and you bought it at $17, you would be very, very, very happy. I'm just saying, this is not financial advice. Right now, I think Aurora stock is going to be extremely volatile. I think it's going to fluctuate. But, if Aurora, if the UFC really works out and Aurora is selling gangbusters products from Roy Sports, and the new and this company right here also improves the sale dramatically, Aurora could potentially make more money in the US off CBD than they can off the entire market in Canada with the recreational market. That is a huge potential that could happen in the near future. And if that was the scenario, undervalued at these prices. My opinion only. I think Aurora is heading higher. I'm very, very bullish on Aurora. But, we'll see what happens. We'll see if I'm right or wrong in the near future here. Right now, I get a lot of people are scared of the stock market right now, because any day the stock market could crash. If it, and people don't want to have all their cash in stocks. So if you're scared, don't invest into Aurora. This is not financial advice. I like to invest into Aurora because, I'm also cautious too. I'm really scared of the stock market crash. I am taking out positions that I think I'm trying to have my money in cash and in stocks. So I'm scared of the market crash. So I have about 50% of my money in cash and 50% in the stock market. I want to go maybe more like 60% and 40% in the stock market, because I am really, really scared of a stock market crash in the near future. The Asian market falls on U.S. friction with China and new Hong Kong worries. So yeah, this is a big, because right now the U.S. is pissed off at China, and that's causing the stock markets to be very, very volatile right now. And I heard that the U.S. also wants to delist some of the companies that are listed on the New York Stock Exchange from China. If that was a scenario, oh my God, it'd be such a I know the Fed will try to prop the stock market up, but I think that could cause a huge downturn in a big way. So, you know, right now, as I'm talking, as I'm making this video, the stock market is red. It's red right now, and Asia market is hit hard. HSI down 5.32%. So that's pretty big. I think this is Japan. Shanghai down 1.67%. Australia down 200. The European market is still closed. Oil is down 6.43%, $2.18. I wish I bought some put options on USO, because I think I would have made some decent coin off of it, because oil is starting to pull back and it could be a big downtrend, like back to like $25, $20. You know, that I think that could be a big possibility in the near future. And if that is a scenario, what's going to happen to the oil tanker stocks? I think they're going to go up. So that's what I think. Nvidia. So Nvidia had earnings and the stock didn't really drop. But with the market being red and the friction between China and Nvidia, if you're not aware, bought a Chinese company out not too long ago. So I think there's a possibility that Nvidia could drop dramatically from these price points. But again, I don't know if that will exactly happen that way. We'll see, but that's what I think. I think Nvidia is in a big giant bubble and it's ready to pop soon, very soon here. But again, we'll see what if that's right. Beyond Meat, 138.11. Beyond Meat is so heavily reliant on China to succeed as a global company. China can be big for Beyond Meat, but if China and the US have a lot of friction, that could really hurt Beyond Meat. Like China could be like, no, we won't allow Beyond Meat to sell products in China, and that could really hurt Beyond Meat stock. So we'll see what happens. VTIQ. I'm surprised that this stock is still staying up. I'll be honest with you, like I thought this thing would crash like hard, but it's still up. Rich people don't want this thing to crash. They want this thing to kind of stabilize and maybe even head higher. So at the end of the day, I really honestly don't believe retail investors have any power at all. And right now, this stock has a very tight float, so it's literally impossible to short. And rich people are just exchanging it between themselves to prevent the stock from crashing. That's what I think is happening, because Hyperchange made a video about Vector IQ not too long ago, and the stock fell, but then it bounced back, so it didn't really do anything. Anyways, that's it for my video. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.